Applebee's Grill and Bar, Linden, New Jersey, Aviation Plaza. Look at 3.9 stars, 1735 Google reviews. I remember that place. The earliest I went was the early 2000s. Then I went one time. It was either 2005 or 2006. I think it was 2006. Because the girl that supposedly was staying here was supposedly she wasn't my girlfriend, but she was staying over our house. Dominica. She was present there, but she really wasn't. It was my mom, I believe. Who was portrayed to be Dominica. And it was very creepy and weird. You know. Anyway, we went there and we got a table not too far from a bar, and I was calling the waitress, which later, I noticed when she was looking at me, she was smiling, she was being evil and creepy. It was this girl named Terry, who we used to talk to in like 99 and stuff, and later she pretended that her son Patrick was my son. It was just weird, but I went like this so they could hear me. And I don't know if I got attention. It was like, oh, this is wrong, this and that, Which, by the way, the bill came out way too high, unbelievably high. And I was like, all right, well, this is weird, but I ate food and I think we had drinks. So I didn't complain about that. Before that, I went like this, and she came over, and it's like, I think, which would seem Dominica, but I think it was my mom. She just started doing that, and like, oh, look at that guy would come, and it's like I didn't do it on purpose to degrade anybody. I actually kind of felt bad that they were doing it, So there was some food, and Terry was, she came over. I don't think she was the original server, but then she started coming onto the table. Like, first of all, she didn't work there, I believe. She didn't live in that area. It's like, why are you gonna contact people, including my mom or some shit? It's like you're gonna contact people, so we're gonna be over there, so pretend you work there. It's just creepy and stalkers. That's one thing. That's one of the reasons that when I go out, I don't even look over my shoulder and think I know the person, but it was just disgusting. And her little son over there, Patrick, did that to me in the veterinary clinic that I took my cat a couple years ago. He just showed up there. I don't know if he worked there, but he just knew that I would be there. It's just disgusting. It's stalker to another level. But I did that once, and then my mom and I don't know who else was there. I think there's a guy named, I don't know, maybe, I don't even know who it was. They started doing that, started making fun of that. And I took, I paid the bill. I was like, oh, this is high, but, I have my Discover. So, I paid with my credit. It's all right, I don't even remember the bill or something like that, but I paid for it. And, it's just like, I remember coming home and later I opened the food I had in the fridge, the leftovers, which you could call it doggy bag. That's what we used to call it. And I opened it and it was just like dead cockroach in there. An actually dead cockroach. I don't know if I remember calling them. I was like, well, what am I gonna? Am I complaining to the management? Like, why do you do that? And it was dead. It's not like it crawled in, which is disgusting. And it spreads a lot of diseases. It's creepy. It's a cockroach. What is it doing in my food? Not just they jumped in there. It's like they killed it and just threw it in there. It's like, well, what do you think I'm gonna eat? I threw the food out. It was just disgusting, and I don't know. It's like, what do you do to people like? Now you do people like, what the hell are you doing? First of all, you bring an employee that doesn't even work there just to mess with me. And then you're like, you give me a pest with not even wrote an insect in there just to mess me up mentally. And what if I ate that and I got sick? Would you pay for my hospital bill? Or would you pretend like God wasn't there? You guys are a bunch of fucking pigs. You really are. You're disgusting. Fuck you, Applebees. Fuck you as a whole chain. I had a lot of bad experience. It's not just particularly about the food, which isn't all that great. Isn't all that great and marvelous. It's a fast food of trying to be classy restaurants. And, I never said about your goofy little pictures. I thought it was kind of cool, but you guys are goofy and ridiculous. You really are. But you know what? The thing is, it's like a lot of places, and couple months prior, I believe, there was another guy named Danny that used to work with Dunkin' Donuts, and he just showed up there, when I went there. It's like, what the fuck is that? I don't know, maybe he will train him, but he was just standing. He always used to just stand there, and the guy was like, hey, Dan, come on, Danny, come on. And he just walked away. I was like, what the hell is going on? So I stayed away from there, but I don't think he got fired, or they just, I think he actually worked there or something. Maybe they were training him, but he just wanted to be a greeter or something like that because he just wanted to stand around. And I found out Terry, someone told me he should have did healthcare or something. I don't even care. And her, her daughter-in-law is like, a nurse as well. But, it's about Applebee's, Aviation Plaza, it's like, I wouldn't even go in there after that. That's also like the last time I think I went there, I think I passed, but I never want to go in there. I went to other places, and they were disrespectful too. They were just rude, and it's like, they think they own the place. Like you don't own the place. Like, don't you want to make money? Don't you want to, don't you want to keep a healthy environment? Don't you want to be clean and just go about your job? Who are you? What if I'm not gonna say I came in your house, I don't like you, and I just threw like a cockroach in your food. Like, you're not supposed to do that. That violates a lot of codes. And I'm pretty sure I called them. They just didn't give a damn. They don't give a damn because, I didn't put it on the internet, or a lot of people didn't know. And it's like you gotta get a video camera, you gotta catch people in the act, and, they get told or they get sued. They really get sued. I don't know what's going on in Starbucks. In the same plaza, like, 2 buildings away, in the same development, not too far away, they just, they work till 2 now. It's like, and even work till 2 doesn't mean you gotta be respectful and not spitting other people's coffee, like this fucking idiot, and another geeky little kid, spit in my coffee a couple times, and one time I caught him, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like you guys are disgusting, And it's not just like, I get coffee, I think about that, but it's like, I was angry as fuck over that. That's what you wanted to do, That's the only way you could get me. Do some fucking, cowardly shit. I mean, it's just disgusting what, and there's a lot, even if some of that, let's say people have stocks in that, I don't give a fuck about you. It's not about your little portfolio, your little money. Like, whoever owns that, go fuck yourself, Like, you guys should have reprimanded those people. They should have trained them not to be like that, and couldn't get a fat, obese, wrinkled hair, a chick over there, who just wants to stalk me and, like, watch me when I eat with people or something like that. You guys are just gutter. It's gutter beats what you are, You guys are just heathens and disgusting, And in Virginia, places isn't a lot better either. They're creepy and demented too. The thing is, they're just like worldly, like, you saw me on the street, would you act like that too? You think I'm gonna let you and stuff? It was just disgusting, and yeah, it's like, I didn't do anything to those people. I didn't even, put them down with that. It was the other people, and they wouldn't even know until, like, somebody told them, or like, I was just like, hey, don't do that, this and that, it's disrespectful. And then somebody tried, oh, they did that to you because they didn't know you. Unless you pretend to be a server, and there's a guy behind the bar and the manager, you don't know me, I don't know you. Who the fuck are you? I mean, you're really delusional in your mind. You are what you put in the food to some degree, just a pest. Including that little geeky kid from Starbucks.